Hey, my curvies. Hey, my straights. I'm on here again, just to update you guys with what's going on with me. For the last couple of days, I have been working out. I'm still working on the camera situation. Be patient with me. I'm a new channel. I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to, bring everybody into me and just see my channel grow and be prosperous. I'm, very much new. So just be patient with me. I apologize for not having the camera situation better. I'm still working on my production. I want everything to be what I want it to be, for my channel. But just pretty much an update for me. I've been working out. My eating has been, I'm not gonna lie, terrible because I don't have the money right now to buy the clean foods that I need to be buying. So I've just been eating a lot of processed, not a whole lot of processed stuff, but I've been eating processed stuff. I've been drinking nothing but water, but I have been snacking, which is not good on my end. But I have been working out, so I'm just trying to transform all the way into this healthy person, this healthy, healthy person. Don't let me be goofy and use words that don't even exist. Healthy person that I want to be. I see that it's coming along, slowly but surely. Everything, I'm a work in progress, everyone is, that's the reason why we're here together, curvies and straights. I want things to be the perfect vision for me. I've been reading about working out. I've been reading about eating healthy and some of the things that I need to do. I've been really, the books I checked out from the local library, which is where I'm at right now recording. The books that I checked out have been dedicated to working out. So I'm just learning more information about the workout process and what's going to help me the most. I've been reading about how to motivate myself, different workouts I can do, how to, just move past these mental blocks in your mind of holding you back from working out. I've actually just recently started a new job, and sometimes that is stressful. I'm not gonna say it can be stressful. It is stressful because you have new people around you. You have to learn a new system, new techniques. Everything around you is brand new, so you're pretty much getting wrapped into something you don't even know for real. And then like the people I'm working with, it's a summer program because I'm in school and I'm just doing it for like the summer. But the people that I'm working with, they're younger, and younger people sometimes do younger things, and it's very much different for me, being around somebody that's 19 and 18, and they're just saying these little things, and she's like, where did you pull that idea? Did you pull that out your butthole? Like, it's kind of scary, where do you get these ideas from as a young person? So, some of the things I read in the books that I have at home, which I've been reading every night faithfully, I read that it's good to do a warm-up when you work out. This is just a little quick tip, because I know some people don't really know this. Some people really don't. So before you work out, it's always good to do a warm-up. And I think the warm-up, they said it should be like 5 minutes, where you stretch your body, and you're going to basically warm your body up. You might just stretch your legs. You might want to sit on the floor and do that, or outside if it's a nice sunny day. Stretch your legs. And you could even do this when if you don't mind the hair situation, because our hair, I don't really too much. I like to get my hair done and look nice and everything, but the hair, you can get that fixed in 0 to boom, 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 whatever. You can get it fixed up and laid however you want to have it laid. Okay, the layerization can be done with the hair, so don't let the hair hold you back. Don't let that weave or that natural or whatever's on your head, braids, dreadlock, fro, silky straight, gelasian, whatever. Gelasian, I made something up. Don't let that hold you back from your workout. So you might want to sit on the floor and stretch your legs, whatever. And that's usually consists of 5 minutes. Stretch your legs, stretch your arms, stretch your back. Do a couple yoga moves. You might want to do maybe even 10 minutes of yoga into your workout. But starting off, I think your workout, like the book I read, is by The Biggest Loser, and it's a boot camp book. So they basically, it was really reasonable for someone who had not worked out, or just trying to get back into the process of working out, whether you're underweight, whether you're normal weight, or whether you are overweight. 35 minutes for the actual workout. So the actual workout would consist of 35 minutes, and that was cardio. You can add in your weights. I love free weights. I don't really like the machines. I'll do them every blue moon, but my preference is free weights. And I'm gonna show you video footage of me doing all of this and getting right. And my eating habits, I know I need to get them together because they've been horrible. I've been eating junk. I've been the junkie queen, and that's not good at all. But you know, free weights, I love those. Yoga, stretching, walking is good for you, of course. At the end, a cool down, which is like the last 5 minutes of the workout. So altogether, you're looking at roughly starting off 45 minutes of working out. Now, if you do that every day, you know, some people, you know, always say, well, you know, I hear people all the time say, oh, I work out for 2 hours a day. That's excellent if you have the time. If you don't have the time, don't put yourself in that position to feel like you have to have time for that. Put yourself in a position where you are comfortable with what you're doing, because that's the most important person in the situation. You're not doing this for anything other than you. So the best thing to do is just start off light, work your way up. Work your way up, because if you try to go overboard with it all at once, it's going to really make you feel like maybe you're overwhelmed and you're doing too much. You're doing way too much. You know, fall back with all that. You need to slow your roll, because you was not Superwoman or you was not Superman. You not have a red cape. Hopefully you don't have a red cape in your closet and you're going to just put it on and dun da da da. No, that's not you. So you need to slow pace yourself if need be. But if you are someone who's been working out on a consistent basis, then yeah, I'm saying go for it full throttle. Why not? But I definitely checked out some books here at the library in St. Louis. And, you know, I'm loving the books I'm reading. I'm reading up on everything here just to make sure that I have good information for you guys. I'm gonna look for a book today actually on meal prepping, and I'm going to look for some more books that are good healthy ideas. If you're like me, I'm actually a vegetarian. That's something some you guys probably did not know. I'm a vegetarian. I've been a vegetarian since January of this year. So I love being a vegetarian. I told myself I was gonna be a vegan by June. Veganism is great. The only thing about veganism is that I'm learning that if you kind of get rid of a lot of nutrients, well, meat is no big deal, because you can drink. I mean, you can get protein from milk, a lot of different products. But if you get rid of all your protein, that's going to be hard for you to build muscle. You want to build muscle. Muscle is going to actually weigh more than fat, and muscle actually helps you keep your definition, keep you looking younger, healthy, and vibrant. Versus, you know, someone who just completely sticks to dieting and they lose weight, but they don't work on their muscles. It's good to work on your muscles, because that way you'll be stronger and you'll be better. You'll be stronger, wiser, and better. So that is really what you really want to do. Just awesome to talk to my curvies and my straights. I want to hear feedback from you guys. If you guys want to leave me a message, go ahead. If you want to hit me up on my email, go ahead. You want to hit me up on my Instagram, go ahead. You want to hit me up on my Twitter accounts, go ahead. I like to hear you guys' feedback. We are all in this together. This is me helping you, you helping me. You guys are helping me by me helping you, and therefore we are a circle. We're all in this together. We need strength and unity in this thing. Anything outside of, you know, us being strong people, strong women, strong men, because I know it's some men out there that are watching and they're going to watch this and say, okay, she's doing it, why can't I do it? Or, you know, we need more unity. That's the thing. United we stand, divided we fall. And another thing I wanted to speak about. Now, this is a topic of controversy, but I feel like I can speak on it, because this is my opinion. I'm a black woman. I went to college. I'm in college. Why not? I can speak on something that is part of me, you know. The topic is on hand, the Confederate flag. Now, the Confederate flag, to me, is not a symbol of racism. Some people are like, oh, the Confederate flag, that's racist, blah, 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 blah. To me, the Confederate flag is not racist. The only reason why I know that is because I went to school, I paid attention, and I know facts from tests, history books written by people with doctorates and some more stuff. So I know the facts about the Confederate flag. The Confederate flag, to me, represents the Confederate States. The Confederate States did believe in the system of slavery, but that was because that was the law. You know, back in slavery days, that was the law. The North was no better. The only thing the North wanted to do was create factories, and those factories were going to have black people working in them, and then that was going to be the new form of slavery. The new form of slavery was going to be factories, and that's what the North wanted to incorporate. They wanted to get rid of the plantations. They already had enough cotton and vegetables and fruits and whatever and crops coming in from other parts of the world. So what they wanted to do was incorporate factories all over the United States so that they can mass produce clothing, and not necessarily clothing. Well, yeah, because that's when they started making clothing that was made in factories. They wanted to mass produce things in factories instead of the old traditional way of people working on plantation and having all this old money. You know, the South had old money. They had that money that went back in the family for generations. They had the slaves, and that really brought in a lot of revenue because those slaves were worth a lot of money to them, and that's how they kept their money. Their money was old money for them. So the North just wanted to bring in the factories and free the slaves so that they can just pretty much have a new form of slavery, which would have just been, we're going to put you MFing sweetie, in factories instead of having you guys work outdoors. So, I mean, I'm not for neither one of them. The North, of course, won the Civil War, and that eventually, that's when Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves, the 15th president of the United States. I know my history. But, I mean, really, he freed the slaves, but, still, that didn't really do too much for our people. Our people have still been oppressed, and, they had Jim Crow laws and, all kinds of crazy shit, that help, excuse my language, but just held black people back anyway. So it really was just a matter of money, and the North ended up winning because they had help from Britain for globalization. That's really what it was. They wanted to globalize and set forth a point where, okay, we're bringing in factories, we're going to free the slaves. So the Confederate States lost the war, and they lost their slaves, which was most of their income, because outside of the slaves, they really didn't have much. They just had the land that needed to be worked, and they have to work the land themselves. I mean, of course, they had different things where they had sharecrop and, leasing land to the slaves and stuff, but most of the slaves didn't want to stay down there. They're like, hell, we're going to go to the North. But it really wasn't no better. You getting a job in a factory if they let you work in one, and then they had you working in slaving for nothing, really. They didn't have a minimum wage set, so, just still unfair treatment. So the Confederate flag, to me, does not represent something negative to me. I think people who are negative represent something negative to me. If you are a racist, then you are a racist. That's what you are at heart. You're only racist because this is what you've been taught and you've been trained to hate. So this is what your mind has been taught all these years. You went to school for nothing if you sitting around thinking like that. Because that Confederate flag don't mean nothing. And neither do the United States flag. It don't mean nothing because really the whole United States at one point believed in slavery. And that's the reason why for hundreds of years Africa as a continent, because I do know that's a continent, not a country. Because some people are like, oh, Africa is a country. No. The continent of Africa had been raped all over West Africa, Kenya, all the darn countries, Ghana, Serbia, all these countries